You're welcome to Kennis in the morning. My name is Kenny Keke Ogungwe. And of course, the first program on the show this morning is a review of the front pages of newspapers this morning. And the first paper in front of me this morning is The Punch, with screaming headline, Catholic Bishops to Government. And the headline reads, Failure to arrest culprits shows federal government's insincerity on killings. Stories on page 9, but it has additional quotation. It reads that the perpetrators of these heinous crimes make public shows of them on social media, and Nigerians do not hear of any arrests or prosecution of the criminals, raise grave questions about the ability and willingness of government to protect the lives of the ordinary Nigerians. To make matters worse, many communities are consistently threatened, harassed, and sometimes even sacked by herdsmen as they seek to take over territories to graze their cattle forcefully. That story is coming from the Cleric. Alright, other stories on the front page of the Punch: 2.55% GDP growth below population surge, says Manufacturing Association of Nigeria. 2019 debt servicing gulped 2.1 trillion naira. That's an investigation. PDP holds emergency NEC meeting today. Bayelsa, Supreme Court refuses to sack Diri, awards 60 million naira cost. Nigeria has highest tuberculosis infection cases in Africa, says WHO. Federal government awards 29.2 billion naira road contracts to Niger Republic borders. 3 Ekiti teachers arrested for allegedly raping pupils. Tiamiu's car vandalized in police station. Father of slain Remo Stars player. Thugs attack Kwara APC chair as crisis deepens. Troop fighting Boko Haram kills 4 colleagues, injures others. Soldiers beat up Lagos officials for seizing hawkers' wares. 5 kidnappers bagged, live imprisonment in Ondo State. The front page of the Punch has 3 photographs. Picture of the gridlock on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway yesterday. That was yesterday, Wednesday. And of course, the photograph, we have people working, and of course, people mixed with traffic, and of course, picture of a lot of cars, all traffic, all showing traffic. A picture on the front page of the Punch. From the front page of the Punch, we take you to the front page of Daily Trust. Land grabbers threaten 2 trillion naira Mambila power project. Bayelsa, Supreme Court dismisses APC Leon's application others lawyers to pay 60 million naira. Coronavirus spread to Algeria, Brazil, and France. Reps to investigate banks over alleged illegal charges. Nigeria not doing enough to end insecurity. And that story is coming from France. Soldier kills 4 colleagues, commits suicide in Borno. 52 ministers failed to achieve a Greek revolution in 54 years. The front page of Daily Trust has an infographic, and of course, it's talk about the Mambila hydropower project in Taraba State. Overview of the project being done by infographic being designed by Ali Egaidam. And of course, the story from Daily Trust. From Daily Trust, we take you to the front page of Nigerian Tribune. As Supreme Court finally dashes APC's hope in Bayelsa, all eyes on Imo. 2 quotations on the front page, a quotation on the front page of Nigerian Tribune, and the story from Justice Amina Ogi. I read, I feel like shedding tears that senior counsel in this case would ever bring this kind of applications during my lifetime. This court is the final court of the land, and its decisions are final for all ages, so as to ensure certainty in law. Again, that statement was put together by Justice Amina Ogi. Of course, the other stories on the front page of Nigerian Tribune: Leon's application for judgment review dismissed. Court fines Afe Babalola, Ola Nipepun 10 million naira each to 3 respondents. Applicants likely to withdraw review request. Bajabiamela, 81 reps propose establishment of Southwest Development Commission. Bill passes second reading. Amotekun calls Southwest states to pass uniform bill. Reddington Hospital denies coronavirus rumor. Girl stabs boyfriend to death over 3,000 naira in Ogun. Ahead September poll. Security situation in Edo frightening, says the police and DSS. Soldier kills 4 colleagues, shoots self in Borno. Kogi targets 10 billion naira internally generated revenue as implementation of Stamp Duty Act begins. The front page of Nigeria Tribune has a photograph, and of course the photograph of Chief of Staff and the NSA, Mongonu versus Kyari, having a handshake at the FEC meeting in the State House, Abuja, yesterday. Front page, Nigerian Tribune. From Nigerian Tribune, we take to the front page of The Nation. Supreme Court says our decision is final, no matter how anybody feels. Bayelsa verdict, final for all ages. Court slams fine on Afe and Olanipekun. One fair dead in pupils, Ibadan clash. Repentant Boko Haram men back. Tinubu did not turn down Akeredolu, a will honor invitation. Coronavirus Chinese quarantined in Lagos. Corporal kills 4 soldiers and self in Borno, 2 others injured. Disco tackle minister over power supply claims. TCN not capable of transmitting 7,000 megawatts. North's governors set to end Almajiri street begging. Council of Ulama kicks. Pope to Catholics disconnect from social media and TVs at length. The front page of The Nation has a photograph of a towing truck pulling off from the road, the burnt truck, which exploded on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Tuesday night. Front page, The Nation. From The Nation, we take you to Daily Sun. Screaming headline, Chibok under attack. ISWAP strikes community, abduct civilian, says JTF boss, and others. Buhari orders military to rejig strategy. Black Wednesday, Catholics adorn black apparels to mourn insecurity. Knocks as Onu Ngige, others fail to comply. Lagos government seeks solution to truck accidents. Bayelsa, Supreme Court dashes Leon APC hope. Dismisses suit seeking review of judgment, awards 10 million naira to Governor Diri and Dixon. PDP begins recall of defected Imo Assembly lawmakers. Soldier killed 4 colleagues in Borno. And the front page of Daily Sun has one big picture with 2 inserts and a picture of a fallen tanker ablaze on Kara Bridge on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway yesterday. And of course the inserts, top insert, efforts to clear the road, the bottom insert, gridlock caused by the accident. Front page, Daily Sun. From Daily Sun, we take you to the front page of the Guardian. Supreme Court's verdict on Bayelsa is final. That's the headline on the front page of the Guardian. Other stories, justices reject request to review judgment. Lawyers to pay 30 billion naira fine on applicants. Alleged movement to desecrate judiciary. PDP, Diri, Dixon, hail ruling, APC keep mum. Two quotations on the front page of the Guardian. The first quotation reads, "This court is not authorized and indeed lacks jurisdiction to review any judgment delivered on merit. More so, when the applicants have not pointed out any accidental error or slip in judgment, there must be an end to every litigation." That's coming from the Supreme Court. Supreme Court also has another quotation. It reads, "Even if we review this judgment, every disaffected litigant will bring a similar application and finality of the Supreme Court will be lost. The court is the final court of the land, and its decisions are final for all ages so as to ensure certainty in the law. End of quote. All that came from the Supreme Court. Mild drama as Monguno Kyari meet at Aso Rock. How mutual substitution fueled NSA COS feud. Apex Courts reveals in history. On the front page of The Guardian, that story is on page 44. Reps move to commission to develop Southwest. Lagos goes tough on truck drivers as tankers explosion kills 3. Medical students stranded, groan as clinical lecturers begin strike. Court bars federal government agencies from deducting Rivers Fund over disputed oil wells. The front page of The Guardian has a photograph of VIPs, the Chief of Staff, the NSA, the Senate President, the Speaker of House of Representatives at the Federal Council meeting, State House in Abuja yesterday. The front page of The Guardian, we take you to the last paper this morning, is the front page of the Vanguard. Insurgency, depressed soldier shoots 7, kills self. 4 dead, 3 others critically injured. We are investigating circumstances that led to the incident, says Army. Army also say 5 soldiers were shot and 2 deaths. ISWAP attacks Chibok village, abducts head of civilian, JTF, others. Buhari asks military to deal mercilessly with ISWAP and terrorists. Tension in Benue as herdsmen take over communities in 4 local government areas. Bayelsa, no force on earth can reverse our verdict. Catholic faithfuls were all dressed in black, a prayer session against insecurity and other problems facing the country. Picture was taken in Enugu yesterday. The other picture, we have a Reverend Father putting ash, applying ash on Catholic faithful, a kid, during Ash Wednesday. That was yesterday. Picture taken from Abuja. And of course, we can't talk about the front page of Vanguard without talking about Mr. and Mrs. That's a comic. This is a story of husband and wife, and of course, decorated the front page of Vanguard at the right bottom corner. Let's listen to the wife talking to her husband. Chima is Igbo, Bose is Yoruba, and they are happily married. So what's wrong in East and West coming together as one? Reply from the husband. Nothing. In fact, they are true Nigerians. Do you know they usually mix Ijebu Gari and yellow one from Igbo land to prepare eba? That wraps up today's edition of Press Review.